Hello, America. There's a lot of things I gotta say, and I'm not the first one to say them, but we are heading into some very, very dangerous territory. Probably the whole world is. The when I said that when I made that my video Mulan Labe plus Thin Blue Line equals oxymoron, and that other video saying cops won't take our guns. Oh yes, they will. My point has pretty much been proven these past couple of weeks. They've been arresting people for not socially distancing when it was just a guy on a deserted beach surfing. They've been closing down stores. They've been arresting people for that who are just trying to make a living. And, all this unconstitutional crap that is going on. I told you that the police would enforce them, and they have been. Name me one revolution where the police were on the side of the people. That could be pretty hard. Try really hard. I can't do it. I'm pretty good at history. If you have a counterexample for me, I'm ready when you are. That being said, police are never on the side of the rebels. That just doesn't happen. But anyway, there is another thing that we need to talk about. It's like there are a lot of voices that are just saying we should do a civil war. We should do a civil war. Newsflash: that would not be an ugly affair. It would be a very, very ugly affair. And coronavirus has already killed more people, more Americans than the Vietnam War and the Korean War combined. And that took years, not a few months. And that being said, the last time we had a civil war, it was the deadliest war in American history by far. Not even World War II comes close. The Civil War was 3 times as deadly in terms of American lives. Anyhow, a civil war really needs to be avoided at all costs. I don't care which side you're on. If you're on the government side or the rebel side, you do not I advise you to be real careful about what you wish for, because it could get very ugly. And don't think that just because you win means everything will be nice and pretty and utopian. It will be nasty, because a lot of infrastructure will be destroyed, a lot of people will be dead, the economy will be shattered, and it will give other countries the chance to come in and do what they want, because the military and everything else will be just hurt really badly, if not destroyed. And in short, a civil war must be avoided at all costs. And I heard people in the 2016 election, if Trump wins, revolution. If Hillary wins, revolution, or whatever. And you're just speaking very lightly about a very serious matter. I mean, just because you don't get your way in an election means you're willing to destroy the country. Are you fucking insane? I guess you're really not patriotic enough to care. But I do care about this country. And I'm certainly not going to just throw a deadly, dangerous, destructive temper tantrum just because my candidate doesn't win. And anyway, it's like anybody who's beating the war drum, be you in the military, law enforcement, civilian, government, rebel, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, I humbly advise you to tone that shit down. One civil war was enough. One American Revolution was enough. We do not want a sequel of either of those events. And trust me, it would be nasty. And you have to really understand that we do not want this to happen. we need to get our stores open. Law enforcement needs to stop enforcing unconstitutional laws, and people need to calm the fuck down and realize that this is not the way we want to go. The only way you could get me on board with a civil war is if peaceful protest was no longer an option. Peaceful protest must be held on to for as long as possible. And a civil war is only appropriate when peaceful protest is no longer an option. Trust me, I do not want to see this country destroyed, because that's what a civil war would do, destroy this country. Now, granted, we could rebuild it, but I don't want to go through that process, trust me. I've been through enough history books and websites to know, and documentaries to know, that process is not fun, easy, or pretty. Or glorious, for that matter. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Sic semper tyrannis, mulan labe. Don't tread on me, and we will not comply. Thank you, and have a good day.